Greetings, YouTube. Danny Staten here on the Daily Dan Blog. You're looking at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, number 2 from 2006. The second edition of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is called The Grind. It's on number 2 for $3.99 from whatever the hell. Avatar Comics. I've never heard of Avatar Comics. That's a new one on me. I can't really talk about Avatar Comics because I've never heard of them. But we're going to bust open the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, have a look inside, look at the story, and check it out. Now, YouTube, this is some artwork I can really get into. It's a number 2, so I really missed the first part of the story, and I'm not real sure what's going on as part 2 opens. But it looks like some Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff to me, right? But it's looking like it's more from maybe the later movies and not the original. Ain't that the one with the cop in it, right? Hey, YouTube, remember a bunch of Girl Scouts being held prisoner by some psychos? Wasn't that in, like, a House of 1,000 Corpses? With a psycho clown and stuff? Was it really in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Really? Was this in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I don't remember this part. But YouTube, once again, let me commend, even though it's 2006, it's got the graphic comic art that I like, back from the day looking, as the young girls go one-on-one with Leatherface and try to escape the horrors of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm loving this freaking book. I really am. Once again, so that you may pause it and go with the story, I'm trying to show full-page panels. I'm trying to give you, ooh, look at that. They're running from the house. I remember this scene from 57 different movies. I swear I do. I'm gonna get you. Just fucking with you, YouTube. Just fucking with you. And I'm showing you another full-page panels from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love the art in this book, and it's really great to see Leatherface in color. Not a black and white piece of crap like I've been seeing lately. It makes it really easy to follow along with a book when there's very little dialogue. Do you realize for this full 2-page spread, you get this little line right here, and that little line right there. And that's the only dialogue on all these pages as Leatherface captures the little schoolgirl, rips her to shreds, and carries her back to make chili out that bitch. It's so rare, YouTube, that I take the time to show you every page of a comic book. But on this one, I'm going to have to show you every page of this incredibly great comic book because I don't want you to miss nothing on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, even if it's a pig. A pig with Bleezy's face. It's Bleezy the pig. Oh my God, Bleezy. Boy, I like this comic. It's easy to follow. Girls running from bad guys, the cop's a bad guy, Leatherface is the bad guy, and everybody else is a victim. It is so easy to follow, and when can you go wrong with Schoolgirls in Chains? Oh my God, I said that. Oh, kidding aside, YouTube, I want you to suck up every wonderful page of this great comic book. Right down to the, oh, is he gonna hit her with an axe? No, he ain't. He ain't gonna kill her. He's just fucking let her. Yeah, it's true. He didn't kill the girl. Chill out, people. Nah, he didn't kill her with the axe. He's saving that bitch to make chili out of her, because that's what these Texas Chainsaw cannibal freaks do. Look at the dialogue, how scattered it is on this page. One little line here or there. But still, very little dialogue, lots of action. You love a good comic book like this. And you can't go wrong with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, really. You can't. You just can't go wrong. Just tell me real quick, YouTube, does this bitch look like she has pointed ears? Is this Vampirella in disguise? Oh, that's some good art right there, boy. Oh, and showing you the full page once more. Look at this girl. Didn't she play in another movie one time? Oh, wasn't there something to do with zombies in her? Oh, probably a different chick, right? And YouTube, in the last page of the little story I was showing you, where they're basically just a bunch of little schoolgirl bitches running from Leatherface and the evil sheriff. And that's the whole story. But it's great because it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And he's going, the whole time. It's awesome, ain't it? And YouTube, we're going to finish up with some ads for some other upcoming comic books, it looks like, with some great art in them, too. I may have to get these books just to review them because of this great intro they're giving them. YouTube, I don't know about the piece of crap on the right, but that Night of the Living Dead shit over here sure looks pretty cool, don't it? I hope it's in color too. I don't know about this other one over here, but that Night of the Living Dead sure looks good. The Escape of the Living Dead also looks pretty good back here. This book's full of ads in the back. I don't know about Black Ass over here, Black Gas, whatever the hell that says. I'll probably skip that one. But Escape of the Living Dead, Airborne, that looks pretty damn good. I love the art on that one. And the last one in here is called Witch Man. And then they just give you a bunch of little book covers for all the other stuff they got coming out, I guess. What the hell is that? Stargate? I want Stargate! I want that! Ah! And YouTube, remember the golden rule. Comics don't suck. They rule. Yes, it's true. Well, YouTube, that wraps up my look at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre #2 from 2006. I have to give this book one of the biggest thumbs up I've ever gave a comic book. I really enjoyed this book. I like the story, I like the art. And for it to be 2006, it's off the freaking chain cool. I'm glad I could give you such an extended look at this book. I recommend you pause it and read it, actually, and check out the frames. This is Denny Staten on the Daily Dan Blog saying like, subscribe, and ring the freaking bell, for God's sakes. Please, ring that damn bell. Blog over.